Hey, it's me, PK King. Another month, another workshop art piece. This time we're hopping right into it. But if you're new here, Rivals is a platform fighting game kind of like Smash but with furries, blah blah blah. It's on Switch, but on Steam it has a workshop, and that's the characters that I'm drawing, blah 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 blah. You get the idea by now. By the time I'm recording this, the date for the deadline has already passed. I already submitted everything. I'm a little late on this one, but I still wanted to walk you guys through my process. This time the theme is spooky, which, okay, makes sense. It's going to be the banner for all of October, so it should be spooky. And there's a pretty obvious route of like, oh, get a scary character and like draw them scary, which makes sense. And I kind of thought at first this could be a good opportunity to draw like a fight scene, because I think that'd be really cool. But I don't know, I thought that was a little too easy. I don't like going with my first idea, so I thought on it a little bit more. I like it when it's a bit more of a challenge. Like Fusion, that's an amazing theme because it forced me to really think about designs and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of go that route again a little bit. So I kind of took the spooky theme and made it to more of a just Halloween trick-or-treating theme because, I don't know, like, it's close enough, right? It's not necessarily scary, but it's still a Halloween theme. So I'm like, okay, this is close enough. But even that like simple process of trick-or-treating went through a couple different ideas. Like at first I thought, okay, you can have little kids that dress up in shitty cosplays of workshop characters. That could be cute, but I didn't really want to draw some random kids in there, and technically that doesn't meet the one requirement of having one workshop character if technically they're all costumes and not actually the characters, so I kind of had to scrap that. And I mean, I thought maybe, oh, what if instead of kids, like, I drew the developers dressing up as their characters? But even that's kind of weird, and I don't know what half of y'all look like, so I don't think I could even do that anyway. So then I thought, okay, go back to the characters. What if the characters dressed up in generic costumes? You know, like vampire, sexy nurse, like stuff like that. I thought that was a good idea until I went and told my boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, that's my plan, so what do you think? And he's like, why don't you just have them dress up as each other? I fucking love you. So yeah, that's what we're going with. Characters surely cosplaying each other. Okay, we got the idea, now who's it gonna be? Well, not too long ago there was an unofficial workshop direct that showed up a lot of characters, and some of them dropped day one, so I kind of felt obligated to add one of those newbies. One of those specifically caught a lot of people's eyes, including mine, and that's NA. A giant demon axolotl axe wielding, abyss monster. It's fucking cool, dude. So that was the first name I put down because I knew I wanted to draw them. My boyfriend only really plays Rivals when I force him to, but so far his favorite workshop character is Cupcake, and because he came up with the idea, I felt obligated to throw Cupcake in there. I just felt like I had to throw her in there because... Him? Oh wait, really? Oh shit. Him. Cupcake's a guy. That actually makes a lot of sense. Anyway, besides that, Malo and Ro besides that, Malo and Ro are just some classics that I haven't really drawn yet, and I thought it'd be fun. And lastly, I kind of feel like I owe Felicia, because she came out right when I finished the giant like mural of all the characters and stuff like that. And I was like, should I throw her in real quick or should I just upload it? And I just uploaded it. And every time I look at that character, I feel bad. So I'm gonna throw her in this one. So when it came down to who's who, it was really more about their body types. You know, NA is long and so is Ro. Cupcake and Malo are the same sort of normal body shape, but Malo could also easily become Felicia because, you know, just put a sheet on it or some boxes and stuff like that. Felicia's tall, kind of like NA is long. You know, I hope this kind of stuff adds up, but I don't really know if it's all going to fit together on a screen really well, so we'll see. I think the hardest part of this was spacing everything perfectly so you could see enough of everybody and get the idea of, oh, that's this character being this character. But it took me a little bit to get that. If you're an artist, you probably draw thumbnails, and if you don't, you probably should. It's something that helps me make decisions a lot and get past the bad ideas and get to the good ones. So that's what I started doing initially. My first one had them standing in like a generic bowling pin pose. I knew I wasn't gonna do that one, but I feel like I just had to draw that one to get it out of my system so I could think of other stuff. After that, I kind of thought like, oh, what if they're at Dan's house trick-or-treating for candy? And I thought it'd be hilarious. So I kind of, all the rest have Dan in it in some way. Just trying to find different angles to best show them off, high, low, to the side, things like that. And you can see I pulled up reference pictures as all good artists should do, and try to replicate them at the same kind of angle, inside, out, high, low, that kind of thing. I even decided to throw Sunny in there because like I felt like having Dan there without Sunny was almost a crime. They're not really ever separated, so. The only slight problem I kind of ran into thumbnailing was I hadn't actually designed them and their costumes yet, so I didn't exactly know the proper sizing. I mean, I kind of knew like NA would be on the floor somehow, but I didn't exactly know how much space they take up, so I couldn't really thumbnail, so then I started sketching the characters. For all of them, I just drew them, like them normally, and then I drew them in the costume. For like shitty cosplays, I always think like, okay, badly painted cardboard boxes, messy holes, and like baggy clothing and like cloths and stuff like that. I used to make, I mean I still kind of do, but with COVID a lot of events have been canceled, but I would go to a lot of like anime conventions and like shittily cosplay myself, so I kind of took inspirations from those, you know, just getting boxes and painting them and going to thrift stores and finding this, that, and what, you know, it just stuff like that. So I felt like this was a bit up my alley. I wanted to have enough stuff so you can know who the character is, but also you can still tell who the character behind all the clothing is. So finding that balance was fun, actually. I feel like I did it okay enough, keeping the iconic parts like out, but I don't know, you tell me. Also, some of these sketches I really liked, so I posted them on Twitter and on the Discord. You would have gotten a little hint if you follow me on Twitter, if you're active on the Discord, so just saying, while you're at it, subscribe. Some of them I'm more proud of than others, like Ro was pretty straightforward, but Malo as Felicia, like, help him. I didn't want to use boxes a third time, so I went with the bed, like the bed ghost sheet, and I mean, it could be worse, but I don't know. And there were some parts of the designs I didn't actually end up using, like Cupcake has like cardboard wings, but I just didn't end up really showing that. Or Felicia's staff was actually like the tail of like NA's tail. That just didn't really fit well, but it's okay, it got the point across. I showed my boyfriend the thumbnails, and he said he liked this one, and I liked this one. So I kind of combined them and threw in Sunny. So I literally did use all of them except the first one, exactly like I said. Okay, so here we go with the actual speed art. I did some perspective stuff, but I never really do that, and I think I just did it to look cool and have a sort of base. Don't look too much into it, ignore it. I started sketching them a little bit more, adding a bit more detail, but admittedly this is not my best work at all. Like, I could have definitely put more detail into these sketches, but I didn't, and then that made me have to improvise on the line art, and that just went all wrong. I started drawing this on the 23rd, and I know I still have like over a week, but I was low-key stressed and trying to finish this like by the weekend, like really fast, so I did not put my heart into this as much as I wish I did. I spent more time like designing the outfits than I did like drawing the actual finished product. But I did add some stuff that again I didn't put in the sketches, like NA. I put some flashlights in the box to try to replicate Ro's like glow effect, because otherwise he literally just had boxes on him. Like, that's, come on, do a little bit more, be a little more creative. Cupcake was definitely my favorite though. It feels like it's an actual like attempt that Cupcake made to really like cosplay Malo. You know, like colored some pieces of cardboard, like a little sparkle effect, and attached them to his horns. I thought that was clever. He kept the hearts on the mask because, you know, I don't know, I feel like it would. And everything else sort of speaks for itself. Now, this guy is in the back for a couple of reasons. He's definitely the most simple design, so I thought covering it was, you know, okay. I did top it off with like a red solo cup Blake style, you know, and a tie-on beak. And there you go, it's really not that much to this one. So I shoved it in the back. Malo's not happy. This one I think is probably one of the most creative. You got two boxes, and one's supposed to look like the little cheek spikes. You know, it's like cut in that way, like how axolotls have. You got little squiggly lines drawn on the side of it, and scary little eyes to cut out, so you know you can see. You can also see the top of the box is cut out, so you can see your hat that's like painted yellow, so it kind of look like the eye, and it have the little dangly bits drooping in the front to look like the iris or the pupil, or what the fuck. You know what it is. The arms are also held on with like tape, so like the second candy gets put in that bag, it's gonna fall off. That's not good tape, but you know, like for part 2. Then we got Pretty Boy Dan. Like, okay, I could have made this more accurate, but I mean, it's close enough. The short hair, even though it's kind of long now, because he's not really sleeping much. You got the chin. You know, you got some parts of it. Look, I just miss drawing humans. Okay, ever since the series started, all I've been doing is drawing animals. And they're great, but I wanted to draw a human. So forgive me. And last but not least, we have Sunny in all their glory. Sunny's great. She's the star of the show, really. That's all that really matters. So if you don't like any of the other designs, that's fine. But Sunny's here, so we're good. From here, it's really just the background, and like obviously it's nighttime if you're trick-or-treating. Procreate did get an update and got some new effects, so I was messing with them. If you might see like different things flicker around, that's kind of weird. I was messing with them a lot, and that's why you have those dots and things like that. I think they look cool, but also just new stuff, new toys, so excuse me. Knowing Dan's Twitter, I could probably find like an accurate reference for his front door, but I don't really care to look that much, and that's kind of creepy, so for now his home is red. If I'm being honest, at first I really wasn't liking this drawing. Like when I was sketching it, I thought it was a fun idea, but then when I actually put it into practice, I was not really happy with it. I was debating on even like making this video at all. But after actually drawing it out, I don't know, it's cute. It's cute. It's definitely not my best work, but it's cute and I like it. But also like, it is really fucking funny. Like NA and Sunny looking at each other, and Cupcake being hella happy there, the other three slightly uncomfortable and tired, and Dan's just like, geek, your friends are here. Oh, but yeah, it turned out great. Well, consider this the Halloween video for the channel, because this is all the spooky you're really gonna get. I might have to sit out on this next art contest because I'm not too gung-ho about the theme right now, and I have a lot of other stuff going on. I really want to work on Loadent a bit more, and I have some other workshop related videos that aren't just art contests that I want to do as well. So I'm trying to experiment a little bit, just hang on with me, but I assure you art contests are gonna continue probably the month after. It just kind of depends. But I do have 2 other art contest videos if you want to watch those. Also, I'm making a character named Loadent. If you want to watch his progress, you can watch all those. I just uploaded a new episode like a week or 2 ago, so you can check that one out. And I mean, honestly, that's kind of it. With Definitive out, that's amazing, and a lot of people are making Rivals of Aether content, and that makes me really fucking happy. But I also kind of want to be one of those people, and I think I am, but but I don't know, I want to get some more gameplay on this channel, so if you would be interested in a video of like me playing with my roommates or my boyfriend or something like that, you know, like meme characters, we have enough Ronald coverage, you know what I mean, the actual just polished characters, just let me know please if that's actually something you guys would be interested in. I used to make gameplay videos and didn't do super well, but I spent a lot of time editing in them, and honestly I think those are some of my better videos just because the editing's so funny. So I'd love to kind of bring back that editing style, but with Rivals, I think that could work. I'm really excited for that actually, so I'll see what I can do. You can send me characters or your characters if you'd like to play them, but I pretty much keep up to date on all the characters going around, so I probably already know and play or follow you, so you don't really need to. Anyway, I hope you like the drawing, or at least don't hate it. Join the Discord, link in the description if you want to see the winners. And I mean, yeah, that's kind of it for me. I love you all. See you next month, year, century, probably a month, another speed art, or 2 months. We'll see. Yeah, thank you. Bye.